Hello everyone, my name is Dr.poe, the creative director at poeinternational.com. We're so sorry we've not been able to post any video or a lot of videos for a long time now. I've been trying to fix a technical error and I've been able to do that, and right now stay tuned, we're going to be posting videos as often as we can. So today we've been on a graphic design class for some time now. I've been trying to see how we can put a lot of guys through that still finding it difficult to understand a whole lot of videos that are on the internet trying to explain this concept, trying to teach it. Now it's not about the software, permit me to say, it's about your knowledge and your ability to combine and apply the elements. It's a skill on its own. Okay, so now today we're going to be talking about fonts. Fonts has finally shown to be one of the most difficult elements of graphic design to maneuver and try to put together to get something that looks good. Although you have to do a lot of try and error, a lot of research before you get a font that will finally match to your design goals. But there's something that is very, very important you need to know. There is a 1 + 1 to everything. There's a way you can do things. It becomes a lot more easy if you know the steps and the system you're going to put together to get things done. Now I've come to share the system, things I've observed by experience and by practice, how you can be able to select the fonts that match your design without spending a whole lot of time trying to match a lot of fonts and all that. So you can already decide the kind of design you want to do, because it has to do with the kind of design you want to do. So your design has to match with the fonts. The purpose of a design has to match with the font. So if you are designing a wording or a brochure or any of those things at all, there is a design font that will definitely match. You don't need to search no more. So we've come to give it to you right here. So let's go into the class right now. So first of all, we're going to be creating the new document. You're gonna follow the steps I'm using. We're gonna put 6 by 6 inches, 300 resolution, and white background. Just keep it this way. All right, so boom, this is where we are. So one of the things you must consider while using fonts is the fact that fonts, one of the things you must consider while using fonts is that fonts actually give the design a face, especially if the design is a font-based thing. So it's used in narrating what you've just done, or put some additional information to it. So I'm going to be showing you, I'm going to start by just giving you a theoretical background of the kind of fonts that is available. There are a whole lot of classes of fonts that we are going to check out. I'm going to show you a few websites where you can get fonts from, in one of them, which is one of the most popular of them, where you can download fonts and show you how you can install it to your computer and how you can see it wherever you've installed it. So I have a lot of them in my system, but I'm going to show you how you can download fonts and install them to your PC. So let's go to Google and hit on dafonts.com. So dafonts.com, I already checked it out, so it's showing on my search bar. So dafonts.com. So let's see what we got there. All right, everybody, this is dafonts.com. So we can as well open it and see what's inside. All right, whenever you open this you're gonna see some fonts that are here, very awesome fonts, nice brush fonts and the rest. But the fonts that are here are all mixed up. There are different classes of fonts all mixed up together. So let me already start by talking about different types of fonts you are going to be knowing about. And one of these kind of fonts, which actually works in every occasion is sans serif. But let's talk about sans fonts already, or sans serif fonts. Okay, look at sans fonts. They are actually the basic fonts. They are actually fonts you must have in your system. Your system actually came with a lot of default sans fonts, but let's explore the sans fonts here and see what they look like. So take note, these are sans fonts. This font looks quite normal. Okay, you see how they look? They look quite normal. You should get a couple of them in your font arsenal or whatever. So it's very normal. It suits most occasions. There are ones that are quite long in nature, right? But this is a basic font. You must have any of these fonts. I'm going to show you the ones that I have, and I want you to get them as well. All right, most of the serif fonts come in family. All right, they come in family. Family in the sense that you see the big one, you see the medium, you see the small ones. Let me show you in my Photoshop. Type in fonts now. So is the fonts. Oh, okay, wait. So I go to my text. If you can't see this here, you go to Windows, you're going to see character. Click on it. So I'm using Pangram. It's a sans font, sans serif font. And if you come here, it has a lot of sizes. You see the thin, the light, you know, the medium. All right, let me just duplicate it. Hold down Alt and move what you just got. So extra bold, you see, I'll move it again, and you see black, quite very big and bold. So you see how that looks. So this is exactly what these fonts look like. You can download any font here by just clicking. You can get Bibas. I have Bibas. I want you to get Bibas. You can get Bibas, and once it starts downloading, it will download automatically. If you have IDM, you can see it showing. If you don't have IDM, go to IDM, Internet Download Manager, and download, install, and crack, and it helps you download files, multiple files. Okay, so I just download. When it's done downloading, instantly I'm going to see it show up. All right, I'll click open and it shows up. So I can install by double clicking, and I see install. I hit on install. My fonts have installed successfully. So I can go to my Photoshop and click on this, right click and click on this. Then once I'm done clicking on this, I'm going to go over to where I have this and search for the name Bibas. Okay, I want to search for the name Bibas fonts. All right, system is dull, it's catching cold. So look at the font I downloaded already. So I can now make use of it. Very awesome font, isn't it? So Bibas is an awesome sans serif font. You can also check out Cocoa Goose. Look at it here. It's very awesome too. I think it comes with family, small, big, and the rest. You can check Geo Sunlight. You can check Geo Sunlight. Is also awesome. It's for typing, you know, little things. So you have where you can check more fonts, more sans fonts, more stable fonts, matured. You can use it for almost every occasion. So just matured, lovely, straightforward, and that's that. Stable. All right, so the next font we're going to look into right now is the Serif Font. Okay, see the Serif Fonts. Okay, before then, I'm going to tell you what you use the sans fonts to do, the sans serif fonts to do. Now, this sans serif font, how do you use it? Now, this is where you use it. Whenever it comes to advertising, communicating, it is quite clean and straightforward. Okay, there are a whole lot of them. You can also check them out. It's straightforward. So you use them in branding, doing mature designs, advertising, and all that. That's where you actually make use of it. So now serif fonts are another kind of font that is very, very interesting. And what is very interesting about this font is the nature. It looks very, a cake. I say a cake. It looks very ancient and modern. Look at the edges of the text. Looks quite nice, sharp. And most of these serif fonts, I have this edition. It's quite awesome. You see that? So you make use of these fonts when you want to do things like I'll recommend Vogue for you. Vogue, you download Vogue, you download Edition, you download Bodoni. You see that they normally put the best at the front. So Bodoni, and one awesome font of them all, I don't think it is in this website. You can check out and download it. Trajan font. You see, Trajan Pro, Trajan Family Font, and the rest. So let's use Trajan Family Font. So this is where we can download free Trajan Family Fonts and make use of it. Okay, Trajan. These sans fonts, serif fonts rather, are very, very good and essential when it comes to doing designs that had to do with class, things that has to do with classic. All right, regular you can install them. Very easy to install. Okay, so see their sizes. See, awesome. Very awesome. So they're used in making things that have class. Talk of academic, talk of fashion, talk of leisure, luxury, and all that. So if you want to do a logo that has to do with fashion, stuff like that, you go for serif fonts with these beautiful sharp edges. Look at how this one looks. Afterglow. I think I love that. I'll download it. So you can download it and install instantly. Afterglow. See, once you finish installing, you can come to your software. Is already there, and you type search Afterglow. Oh, beautiful. Afterglow. Awesome. All right, so this font, you can also make use of these fonts in magazines. Yeah, in magazines. Anytime you want to design a magazine project, this is a font that is also good. We recommend this font for you. Any of the fonts here are recommended for you, but there are do's and don'ts of this particular font. This is that serif fonts, let's check this. Serif fonts don't always look good when you have them plenty, when you have them too much. Some serif fonts, like these ones with very sharp and bulging sharp edges, when you use it to type a long stuff, it doesn't always look so good and stable. Wow. This still says serif fonts. Okay, these are bitmaps fonts. Sorry. So you don't use them to type a lot of things. You just use it maybe once or twice here and there, and it's all fine. Look at this, just old fashioned. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So moving on, let's talk about another very interesting font. Then the very interesting font I love also, but it's been a while I stopped using it. It's just for personal reasons. Maybe I've not seen a need for it personally. It's not applied to everyone. Is the slab. Is the slab font. Is the slab font, and the category of the slab font is here. So take the second website. It's not here. Take the second website we are going to be going to, and that website is 101, that 1001 fonts. So go to the website, 1001 fonts, free fonts, baby. You get there, you see a lot of fonts here also in different categories. So the slab serif, look at it. The slab serif font is another very interesting font. Now this has a slab. Look, they are still the same thing as serif, sans serif fonts, but this time around they have a base. Slab means a base or some edge. You know, they have some base, they have some nice slabs. This is a nice font for some nice stuff. So this, they have base, they have edges here and there, the same thing as the other. So but there are a few slab fonts I'll recommend for you, and the slab font is the Umber slab. Umber slab. Let me search for it here. Umber slab. Umber, U-M-B-A. How do you welcome? Yeah. So look at it. Look at it. So you just click the same way we did, and you just download. Then another slab font I'll recommend for you. You can also use slab fonts as many times as possible. So you can use slab fonts as many times as possible. Another font I'm going to recommend for you is Roboto slab. Roboto. Okay, this is awesome. So you can also make use of Roboto slab font. Is also interesting. The one I make use of that I love so much is Alio font. So slab fonts, look at it. I love this so much. There are more you can explore and find the ones that look better, stable and mature. Except you want to go crazy with the design, but I advise you go for, look at this. This is nice. So that is that for that. So you can as well know that they have bold, they have thin, and the rest of them, and they also come in families. Now there's another site I want to also show you. You can also get awesome and amazing items from there if you wish, and that that site is called Font Squirrel. Okay, Font Squirrel. Look at that. Squirrel. So look at Font Squirrel. This Font Squirrel, I love it so much. It had some awesome fonts. There are more sites, Adobe sites, and some more certified sites, but this site you can actually get 100% free fonts there that are amazing. So look at this. Look at this. Okay, this place you have some fonts. Okay, take note. There is a font I forgot to tell you about. Look at this. Look at awesome fonts right here. So now if you see off site, it means that you might actually pay for them. If you see download TTF, just download TTF, it means that it's totally free. Okay, download OTF or TTF. So see, this font is also a sans font. A sans font. You can get a lot of sans fonts from here. Now it also has a filter just by the right hand side here. I like this font, but it kind of hung my system some time ago. see the slab serif, some awesome slab serif fonts you can actually explore in this place. Okay, look at Aliu here, and a whole lot of them. Very nice fonts. You can download them. Simple, sweet, and creative fonts. Alright, Josephine Slab. I love this font so much. Let's download it. I've used it before. I think I have it, but I don't know where it is. Okay, I open it and I install it one after the other. You see that? Because this one has family. Okay, and it's very good to install family fonts because it also adds uniqueness to your design and make it look a little bit more awesome and classy. I think so. Right, so all right, this is how you can be able to download fonts from these 3 websites, and there are more websites you can download free fonts from. I want to tell you something. Okay, let's check for sans serif fonts here. Look at it, serif fonts. There are about 109 something of them. Okay, there are a couple of serif fonts I've already told you about. You need to know about these fonts. Okay, so you need to take down these fonts. Nexa fonts. Let's check if Nexa is here. Nexa fonts. Oh, awesome, Nexa is here. So get this font, it's for you. Nexa. Okay, you can check out for Google fonts. There are also quite some free Google fonts you can check out. For these were the ones I searched, so you can check for Sans fonts, Open Sans fonts, and a lot of Open Sans fonts that are here. So these ones are much selected, filtered. So you can say let's turn off these categories, so you can check just you can take just the one that suits you, that you love. So but I've given you these options, you can check them out. Google Nexa, Comforter, we're making use of them in the next design we're going to be doing. So check out some other fonts that are sans serif fonts. So let's check for Sans fonts. These are Sans fonts. Very much. See Railway. Wow, awesome. Railway is here. You can pick Railway as well. Yeah, Railway. Oswald. You can pick Oswald. It's still the same way if you want to download what you want to download. Let's go to Railway. I'll pick Railway. Okay, so it will add to my stuff, to add to it, so and keep it here for me. So when I'm done, I can download straight up. So anyone you add, you can just be adding as many fonts as you can, you know, just be adding. Click on the addition button like that, you add to this, you see. So this is fonts.google.com, so free fonts you can get from Google. For now, get the things you can get for free. Okay, get the things you can get for free. Yeah, this is another beautiful font you don't want to mess around with. I just saw it now. Look at this, Montserrat Alternatives. This is an amazing font you don't want to mess with. It has font families. It came with its own family members. Okay, see this one, Jawal. You can check it out as well. So for now, that is all for this class. Okay, the next class we're going to be checking on how you can combine these fonts we've been able to download. Thank you. See you in the next class.